$4 billion. That's how much the White House says the opioid crisis cost this country in 2015, more than 6 times the most recent estimate of the cost fighting the epidemic in 2013. So what else can we do to help addicts get clean? News 5 anchor Frank Wiley found a new approach that bridges the separation between church and state. Frank?
They are looking for a prescription for opioid addiction, and some recovering addicts told me that involves faith.
We thank you for the guidance you've given us.
Grassroots is the lowest level. Rick Rhodes believes he was planted there by God. His calling came as a terrifying, recurring dream.
You cannot run God.
So he stood, corrected, convicted, convinced.
I don't recognize the person I see today.
His cross was heavy and rugged.
I was a functioning alcoholic.
Whiskey every night. Now his mission is cleaning the streets. Communion replaced the bottle. His sermon appeals to addicts.
That you don't have to be perfect to be in church. It's to be broken is fine. That's who we reach out to, is lost and broken people.
Opioids, the demon that won't turn souls loose.
It can be scary at times.
You have to have all of the components to recovery, and that's one that they can't force.
So Tug Massa, a drug counselor, a former addict, helped Pastor Rhodes marry recovery and religion.
Because in the courts, it's separation of church and state, so even the judges can't even pray.
Judges reached out to the faith community. Dozens of pastors have agreed to walk with Pastor Rhodes.
And we just ask your blessing and favor over everything we do. In your name, amen.
Supplementing sobriety with supplication. He hasn't touched a bottle in nearly 30 years. That pastoral treatment begins in January. For now, we are live in Cleveland. Frank Wiley, News 5.